LinkedIn just became the second most cited source in AI search. Number 2, ahead of Wikipedia, ahead of YouTube, ahead of every news publisher on the internet. When your buyer asks ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Google AI Mode a question right now, there's a real chance the answer is shaped by a LinkedIn post. So the question is, whose post? I just spent the entire weekend digging into 2 studies covering more than 100,000 LinkedIn URLs, and the data flips almost everything we thought we knew about who wins on this platform. Follower count barely matters, reactions barely matter. What actually gets you cited is 3 things. I'm walking you through what gets you cited, what kills your odds, and one move almost nobody is running yet. We are past the moment where AI search is coming. It's here. ChatGPT is processing billions of queries a month. People search products on it. They vet agencies on it. They ask who the best founders to follow in their space are. And those answers come from somewhere. 2 studies dropped this year that mapped exactly where. SEMrush analyzed 89,000 LinkedIn URLs cited across ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Google AI Mode. Scrunch analyzed 12,000 posts ChatGPT considered as candidate sources. They're both linked below, and together they paint the most important LinkedIn shift since the algorithm rewrite. Here's what we're working with. LinkedIn is the second most cited domain across the 3 major AI tools. 11% of AI responses reference LinkedIn on average. On ChatGPT, it's 14%. On Google AI Mode, 13.5%. Translation: more than 1 in 8 AI answers your buyer is reading right now is shaped by a LinkedIn post. Scrunch puts the volume at roughly 8 million LinkedIn citations per week in the US, just for commercial prompts. The kind of prompts buyers run when they are researching a purchase. And that volume is climbing 13% month over month. This isn't a small thing. This is a freight train. And almost no one we work with has noticed it pulling into the station. But the numbers aren't even the interesting part. Scrunch ran a separate analysis on what actually makes a post likely to get cited. They tested 21 different content patterns, hooks, stories, frameworks, engagement bait, original research, everything. The most important finding for you, especially if you've been telling yourself you can't post on LinkedIn because you don't have a big audience, is this: reaction count has near 0 predictive power on whether AI cites a post. A post with 100 reactions gets cited at the same rate as a post with 10,000 reactions. SEMrush backs it up with sharper numbers. The median LinkedIn post that gets cited by AI has 15 to 25 reactions. 1 comment. That's it. Around 75% of authors getting cited post 5 or more times in a 4-week window. And here's the wild part. People with under 500 followers get cited at the same rate, sometimes more, than people with bigger followings. So the excuse, "I don't have enough followers yet," just died. The audience isn't the gating factor. The content is. So, which raises the obvious question, if reactions don't matter and followers don't matter, then what does? 3 things. And 2 of them you hadn't seen anyone talk about until this data dropped. Quick pause. If you are watching this and thinking, okay, this is a lot to set up alone, that's exactly why I built the LinkedIn Engine, a community where I walk you through my exact LinkedIn systems, week by week. The 4-week bootcamp takes you from blank profile to a working content engine. Foundation, flywheel, engagement, repurposing. You also get live calls, profile audits, post roasts, the templates we use inside these Thinkdiva, OpenClaw, the AI agent that drafts your newsjacking posts daily. Founding price is tiered, so the earlier you join, the cheaper you lock in. Number 1, technical details, plus 77% citation rate. This is the single biggest factor by a long stretch. And here's what makes it sneaky. Technical details have 0 effect on reactions. They don't help you go viral. They don't hurt either. So this is pure upside for AI visibility with no downside on engagement. Technical details doesn't mean writing code in your feed. It means specifics, numbers, tools, architecture, real data from real work. So here's what that looks like. Bad, AI is transforming how we think about data pipelines. Good. After running 200 plus Airflow DAGs at scale, the 3 failure modes we see most are executor memory pressure during backfills, cross-DAG dependency deadlocks, and sensor timeout cascades on S3 event triggers. One of those gets cited. The other gets summarized into a generic answer alongside 100 posts saying the same thing. Number 2, named entities, plus 33% citation rate, plus 5% reactions. This is naming specific companies, products, people, frameworks, and tools in plain text. You don't have to @tag anyone. AI reads the words of the post, not the LinkedIn mention graph. Just type the names. Bad, there are several great project management tools on the market. Good. Notion versus Linear versus Asana. How their automation engines actually differ for teams over 50. Specific names, real comparison. Number 3, topic specificity, plus 18% citation rate, plus 13% reactions. This is the only sweet spot tactic that helps both AI and humans equally. Niche beats broad every single time. Bad, the future of fintech is exciting. Good, embedded lending is changing unit economics for vertical SaaS platforms serving auto dealerships. I know those examples sound a little wild. So for a more tangible example, let's take Neza, one of our community members. She runs all 3 at once. She's a battery safety consultant posting thermal runaway test data about as technical and niche as content gets. Last month, an agency found her through AI search and asked her to train their team, a real paid project traced back to one specific post that AI could cite as a source. You don't need a big account. You need to post the specifics we're all too scared to write down. Okay, now the 2 things that are actively hurting you. And some of these will surprise you. Unicode formatting. Negative 58% citation rate. What does that mean? Those fancy bold and italic character a lot of people use on LinkedIn, they look like real bold and italic, and they're not. They are math symbols dressed up to look like letters. ChatGPT literally cannot read them. A bolded data leader at Acme Corp in Unicode looks polished in your feed, but to ChatGPT's retriever, it's a string nobody will ever query. Quick caveat. This one is ChatGPT specific. Perplexity and Google AI mode handle Unicode fine, but ChatGPT is the biggest AI traffic source you have. So this matters a lot. And it isn't just posts. The penalty applies to your name, your headline, your about section, every page ChatGPT crawls. So if your profile is dressed up in Unicode formatting right now, your entire profile is invisible to ChatGPT. So pause this video, open your LinkedIn, check your name, check your headline, check your about section, your posts. If any of these have that fancy bold or italic, retype it in plain text right now. I'll wait. Okay, second one, link in comments. Negative 31% citation rate for your post. Telling people the link is in the comments turns your post into a pointer instead of a source. AI skips it. But there's an interesting nuance worth knowing. The URL you drop in the comments gets cited 47% of the time. That's twice the baseline rate. So link in comments isn't just bad. It's a strategic trade. You sacrifice your post citation odds to massively boost the linked source. If your goal is driving AI to your own website, that trade can be worth it. Just know which game you're playing. Everything I just covered is feed posts, but the SEMrush data shows feed posts aren't even where the real citation volume comes from. The actual play is something almost no one on LinkedIn is running yet. LinkedIn articles, the long form ones, not feed posts, account for 50 to 66% of all cited LinkedIn content. Listen to that again. Articles get more AI citations than feed posts by a lot. The sweet spot is 500 to 2,000 words. Original content only. Reshares are 5% of citations. The reason articles win is structural. They are long, they are indexable, they have clear answers AI can extract. A feed post is a bit more fragmented. An article is a source. So right now, almost no B2B founder is publishing them. They write a blog, they post on LinkedIn, they never copy the blog into a LinkedIn article, which is the entire opportunity. We call this the two-surface play. Same content, two indexing pipelines. One feeds Google SEO, the other feeds AI search. You're not creating new content. You're extracting more value from content you've already written. If you're already blogging, converting those posts into LinkedIn articles is the highest leverage move you can make this quarter. 20 minutes of copy-paste work, few changes, completely separate visibility surface. AI citation rates that double or triple your feed posts. That's the move. Almost nobody is running it. The runway is wide open. So what do you actually do? 1, strip Unicode out of your profile and your post. 2 minutes. And while you're there, think about rewriting your headline in plain text. What you do, for who you do it for. Remember the importance of this small little space you have. 2, add real technical detail to every post. Names, numbers, tools, methods. 3, name specific companies, people, and tools in plain text. Posts with named entities get cited 33% more. 4, write about one specific niche, not a broad trend. The narrower your topic, the more matchable your post is to the question buyers are asking AI. 5, publish one LinkedIn article this month. 500 to 2,000 words, one specific topic. This is the highest leverage move in the entire video, and almost no one else is running it. The brands and founders who figure this out in the next 12 months are going to look up in 2027 and realize they got a 3-year head start. The ones who keep ignoring LinkedIn are going to pay for that distribution later with ad spend, or by being absent from the AI answers their buyers are now asking, or by simply just being absent in the actual channel where your buyers are at. All I'm saying is the runway is wide open for you. Okay, 2 things before you go. In the description, I dropped a free resource, the LinkedIn AI Citation Toolkit, 5 prompts you can paste into ChatGPT or Claude that audit your profile, optimize any posts for AI citation, generate niche topic angles, convert blog posts into LinkedIn articles, and write better comments. Plus the cheat sheet with every stat from this video. Free, grab it before you start posting this week. If you want this fully built and run for you by the team running LinkedIn profiles for people at SEMrush, Backlinko, Ahrefs, and others, that's Distinctiva. Link in the description. And if you take one thing from this video and try it this week, leave a comment with which tactic you picked. I read every comment and respond to as many as I can.